What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to something new called Escape from Tarkov. I really hope I'm pronouncing that name right and I didn't just completely botch it. It could be Tarkov. I'm pronouncing it Tarkov because I'm English. This is a Russian game, if you didn't recognize, so it could be like Kharkov or something like that. I don't know, but Escape from Tarkov is what we're going to be calling it. This game is a beta testing game. It is currently in early access. We're going to quickly kind of just go over a little bit of a review, kind of give you kind of the basics of it. I'm still trying to understand fully this game, but I do kind of want to add it into our weekly series. So if you enjoy it, make sure to just drop a quick comment down below and say, give me more, and I will post more Escape from Tarkov. So just to kind of quickly go over it though, this is not like your battle royale games. It's not a thing like that. It's sort of like a mixture, I guess you could say, between like Call of Duty and I don't know, maybe like Counter-Strike or something, like CS:GO or something like that. But just to kind of give you an idea, so what it is, you pick when you create your account and everything, there's different options, different packages to choose from, all the way from as low as $45 to as high as I think $140. And each package essentially gives you the same thing, but just a little bit more than the last one. So to kind of give you an idea, like if I go into my character, and like I'm pretty freshly started, so I don't have like a whole lot of fancy stuff yet. But like this top section here, I guess you could say, including these bandages and medkits, that's sort of like what you start off with. Like some ammo, some guns, some food and water, some money, and some medkits, some splints, bandages. You start off with a backpack. This thing here, which is the alpha container, that goes and like whatever stuff you put into it won't disappear if you die, which we'll get into in a little bit, like how all that works. But that's pretty much what you start off with, just kind of like a basic gun. I think it was like this gun here that I think I started off with. It's just folded. But like as you can see, there's tons of different options for weapons to choose from. And then it gets really in depth when you start modifying the weapons, because each weapon has its own like classifications of mods, which I'll show you real quick. So this is kind of like what the modding screen looks like, just to kind of give you an idea. It's extremely detail orientated. So like everything from the flashlights to the barrels, the magazine, your stock, all that can be switched around, as you can see here on the screen. It's extremely in depth. Your like AK modifications are extremely in depth. Like just about everything can be modified on it. Let's see. This is more like your Klashkno 47. No, I'm just kidding. They all have unique, like realistic names, as well as the parts. So you can't just like get a stock and just put it on any old weapon. It only goes to certain weapons. So it's very confusing. If you know weapons and you know like your guns, then this game will be really easy for you to get a quick like understanding of. But if you're not very sure, like like the different types of stocks and weapons and modifications that you can do to them, it's going to take you a little bit longer to kind of understand and pick up. But like you could change the magazine out. You could change the magazine. You could change the stock. You could remove it completely if you wanted to. So there's a lot of stuff that you can do to adjust the weapon itself. But it's very, very, cool, because there's not a whole lot of games out there. I think, like I said, the Counter-Strike is probably the closest one that I know of where you can, like, fully modify your weapons like that. But it's nice because it's not pay to win. There's no, at least at this time, like I said, it is in beta. At this moment in time, there is no, like, what's it called? I'm just going to throw this in here so that we can actually, dang it, no, I can't fit it back in there. Fold that up, put that away. I'm just going to kind of throw some stuff on just to kind of show you guys like how everything works. We'll take a shotgun out with us, and we'll just throw some shotgun slugs in our pockets for now, because I'm sure I'll kill someone and get a tactical bag later on. And then, what kind of gun do I have? A 9. See, this is where it gets like confusing, because like the bullets, like you would think you could just like grab a mag. That's not how it works. So like these are 9x19, so I can only use these ones here that are 9x19. But I can put them in my pockets, which is the nice part. I don't have to like keep them in my tactical rig. So like just to kind of show you, if I threw a tactical rig on, I can put all this into my tactical rig. You need a tactical rig if you're going to bring out like an AK, like one of the ones with like the extended mags like this, because they can only go into the larger ones. So like, I mean, like I was saying, it's extremely detailed, very in-depth stuff. Your health, like it has a full health kind of system to it. Your head, chest, stomach, left arm, left leg, right arm. Extremely, like I said, if you get shot in the leg, you gotta, and it's broken, you gotta apply a splint. Otherwise, if it's just bloody, you apply a bandage and it's a med kit healing, which looks like a slice of cheese for some reason, but it's called an AI2. If you get like shot in the head or in like the stomach, you start to like lose water, or you need to take like painkillers. Like if you get shot in the leg, you'll start to wobble. It's extremely detailed. It's amazing just how much, you know, thought they put into the game with all this. Your skill tree, there is a skill tree to this. Not all of it is open. Like I said, it's still in beta. I'm sure they're going to be adding and changing some of this stuff around. You have your overall, like your kill system, kill feeds, all that. If you have any maps, which I think I have a couple, like these are the maps of just one or two of the facilities that are in here. Why can I not zoom out? There we go. You have tasks that are given to you by the traders, which is really cool, which we'll get into next. So it has like a full trading system. So like each of these guys offer something different or unique, or ladies, I guess you could say. They all offer something different and unique, and some of them take different types of currency. So like you have your euros, you have like US dollars. They use also Bitcoin in some of them, if you can get Bitcoins, but I think they're extremely hard to find. And then the main currency, I forget what they call it, rubles or something like that. I'm not sure what, that might be like the Russian currency or something, I'm not sure. But you use rubles to make, you know, the majority of your purchases. So you would like select the item and, you know, give them the rubles. And then also some of them want to trade stuff. So like some of them will have like this little symbol next to it. That means they'll trade. Like they'll give me this clip, or this mount, I'm sorry, for a golden figurine. Some sort of figurine. I can't tell what it is. It looks like a duck or maybe a horse. I can't really tell. But it's really cool. And then like extra gear you can sell here. Like you just drag the stuff over. Some of the stuff they won't buy, like this guy, he'll only buy like my vests and my hats and stuff. So like I can give him the hats and put deal, and then I get the money for it. And then like I was mentioning, some of them will offer like different stuff for it. Like if you look like this guy, he's offering me rubles for everything. I think one of these guys give you euros though for your equipment if you have stuff to sell to them. And then another one gives you like actual US currency. Like see, this guy deals more in US currency. So like if I was to sell him something, he would give me US currency instead for it. I don't know if any of them offer euros for your stuff or Bitcoin. I haven't really noticed that yet. I haven't seen any that do. Maybe it's only certain items that you can sell for Bitcoin or euros. But you can find them also throughout the map, which is also fine. So let's get into a quick match here. I kind of want to just show you guys kind of like how it works. So when you start off, you choose between either a Scav or a PMC. The Scav is just like your basic character. It doesn't use your own inventory. It kind of spawns you off as an NPC that is roaming around the game, which is a computered AI they have in here. And you can choose to be one, and it'll kind of just throw you into that Scav or that AI's shoes, and whatever he has on him is now yours. And then if you can make it out of the map alive without getting killed, you can actually keep whatever the Scav had on him and whatever you found. So it's an easy way if you're trying to get some like quick loot, quick money. Scav's definitely the best way to go because you don't have to worry about losing any of your stuff. The PMC is your main character. So whatever I have in my loadout here, whatever's on him, when I go and I click on PMC, it will spawn me with whatever's in my inventory there. And if you die, you can potentially lose everything unless you insure it. If you insure the items, then you can actually get them back if nobody steals them for you, which actually is more common than you would think. But I kind of just want to show you, just to kind of give you an idea. They have an offline mode. So like for testing capabilities, beta version of this game is available in offline mode. Whatever happens in offline mode though does not count towards you. So just to kind of show you guys, because like I said, I'm not really comfortable with the game yet. So we're going to enable PvE as well. And we'll see if we can't get some kills here. So pretty much what it's going to do, it's going to throw us up against the PMC, or the Scavs rather. Just the computer AIs. This won't be actual players. Usually for right now, I've just been going in as Scav with everything to get practice on it. Because it's very difficult. Even the computer AIs in this game are extremely difficult to beat. But the graphics, definitely 10 out of 10. Movement controls are 10 out of 10. I mean, the in-depth weapon system, 10 out of 10. If I had to say, is this game worth buying in its current state that it is in, I would 100% say yes. The only downfall I have seen so far is that the servers are split up by countries, and the US actually does not have a huge player base so far for this game. So there's times where I've gone into a game and there's no players at all. It's just all Scavs, all AI computer generated Scavs, and there's actually nobody in there, which is good in some cases. Like what I'll do if I'm trying to get like some good loot, and just to make some quick money, I'll go in as a Scav into woods. Because if you go in as an AI, the other AIs will not shoot at you. So you can literally go into like an empty map, like from what I've seen so far, the woods. Nobody ever goes to the woods because it's just a giant open woods with like bunkers and stuff in it. It's actually kind of cool. But if there's no players in there, you can literally just go and loot the stuff and then leave with all your stuff. And it's a quick way to make money. So we're about to see the graphics here. The graphics, like I said, 10 out of 10 with these graphics. They came out absolutely amazing. The maps, the smallest map they currently have is Factory, which we're not going into the Factory right now. We're going into Shoreline. I've never actually been to Shoreline. I've only done Factory and Woods so far. So this will actually be my first time with you guys in here. I don't know what all that ruffling sound is. I apologize. I think that's my character playing in the grass or something. Alright, so you can see we spawned it off here. Super in-depth. The graphics are just absolutely amazing. I am getting a little bit of lag here. I think it's because I'm recording. But like your control movements, you can crouch, you can go prone. You can control like how fast you run, so like you can run, or like when you're walking, you can scroll down on your mouse all the way down, and you'll move super slow so you don't make no noise at all. And then you have like your lean left, lean right as well, so like you can be crouched and lean. I think you could be prone. I mean, the lean in is slight when you're prone, but your crouch movement. So like I'm walking super slow right now. Nobody would be able to hear me, even if I was standing. Unless I scroll back up to the faster movements. There's sometimes loot on the ground in places. Usually not here because this is the spawn. But we're going to head out. So the way it works, there's going to be an exit point somewhere in the map. Like I could put this jacket on. Oh no, I can't put it on. I can search it. So like you see, there's like a chainlet, there's some croutons, some cigarettes. Oh, that's not does that say croutons on it? I can't even tell. And there's some pliers, so like we'll take the cigarettes. I don't know, like I said, some of this stuff is just things you trade. I don't have a backpack yet, so I'm not gonna. I think I heard some noise. No, we're good. I don't have a backpack yet, so I can't really carry too much. I'm hoping to kill one of the Scavs and take their backpack maybe. which they should actually start coming around any second now, I believe. Most of the stuff you can go in, like you can go inside and like loot these places, which is really cool. And there's, you know, you can equip your flashlight with a gun, or your gun with a flashlight, so you can see better at night. But it does make you more noticeable. So again, just some like random stuff. Some stuff you can stack, some stuff you can't, like this. Another duffel bag here. I'm just seeing, like I said, none of this stuff counts, so like whatever I find, I can't keep. If there's stuff that's blacked out like this, you can examine it to find out what it is. Like this is bleach. It's probably not really used for anything, but probably actually sells for something good. I mean, like I said, again, I'm not 100% familiar with what everything does and is used for. But let's see, is there anything in here? Doesn't look like it. You always want to check like cabinets and stuff like this, because a lot of times you can search them. Or sometimes you can even just pick stuff right up off the floor. Doesn't look like there's anything good in here though, so we're going to head out. I have currently on me my shotgun and my pistol, both ready to go. We're going to keep the shotgun out though for faster hit. Hopefully we can get a nice kill. Like I said, I don't know where anybody is. Usually the scavs though, you can hear them. So like when a scav comes out, you'll hear them talking and stuff. And like I said, they're very difficult to kill. But the graphics are absolutely amazing. I think I have it on the highest graphic setting too. So you just want to be careful in this game. You know, it's not like, you know, once you get shot one time, that's usually it for you. You know, it's very hard to come back from getting shot. The only thing with the woods though, if an AI, I think there's a glitch right now where the AI will actually can see right through like bushes. So they'll see you before you see them. And then you can see if I press O, there's a little timer. You usually have 1 hour to escape whatever zone you're in. So like this is a crate. The crates usually will have weapons. It'll say weapon crate up here if it's a weapon crate. This one's just a regular wooden crate, so I think, yeah, it's mostly going to have ammo in it. But like if you look, like all these ammos, they all look very the same for the most part. But they're all different. Like some of these are armor penetrating. Some of them are just like a higher penetration than others. You know, things like that. So it's very different, the game. You know? So we're just going to kind of go through here real fast, see if there's anything good. Cash registers usually will have cash. So you can search the cash registers. If there's any money in them, you could take the money. Yeah, like you see, you got some rubles in here. Rubles can be stacked and taken. We'll drop the chainlet. Actually, you know what? We'll drop the cigarettes. I don't think cigarettes... Like I said, it really doesn't matter because none of this counts. Once I die, or even if I make it out alive, it doesn't matter. Let's go see if we can find ourselves one of the AIs so we can kind of... I can kind of show you what it does. The maps are huge. Like I was mentioning, the only small map that there is Factory. Factory is the smallest map in the game currently. But they have been talking about how they can actually incorporate all of them all into one. So they want to make it one, like you can play individual maps or you can play one giant map, which would be really crazy because some of these maps are ginormous. There's no story mode yet. There's no, you know, like I mentioned, there is, what's it called? Thought I heard something there for a second. There is, I don't know why that door's open. Like I said, you gotta be really careful because the AIs have outstanding aim. like way better aim than your basic player would if you were to go up against them. Does this close? It does close. I don't know why this is open. Usually the AIs, they creep around places. They don't run after you or anything. They just kind of creep around, so you'll barely hear them when they pop up next to you. You'll hear them talking first before you actually see them. You just gotta be careful because sometimes they will actually hide in places instead of just coming out at you. But let's go ahead and run out here into the opening. Oh gosh, I'm in a swamp. So I'm running, like I'm trying to run, but it's not letting me run because I'm in a swamp right now. I don't know if there's quicksand. That was actually the first time I've ever stepped into the swamp, but it definitely makes you walk a heck of a lot slower when you do. So just kind of looking out. I want to see if we can spot a scav anywhere. It's kind of cool because like I'm walking around in grass right now, and the grass makes a certain sound. When you walk on the dirt makes a certain sound. If you're walking on wood or on tile, it all makes, you know, a unique sound. So this is the fence that for the edge of the map. Can't go around the fence. I mean, unless you know of like a hack maybe to get around it. I don't know. But when you go through like higher bushes, it makes like a different sound. Or if you're just walking on sand, it makes a certain sound. It's kind of cool. We're just gonna run. Gonna see if we can find ourselves an AI running around here somewhere. I did put PvE, so there should be. I would think there'd be one somewhere down here. I just don't want to get caught in the swamp. You can see my stamina bar in the lower left-hand corner. And then if I actually, let me just kind of get down for a second so I can show you. This is my water. Currently there is no food bar or anything. I think the food just kind of helps with your health, or not your health, but like your water, like you absorb food. And it may give you energy. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. We can test it out maybe. But the water will lower, so you do have to either bring water with you when you go out, or... I thought I saw a person there. Either bring water with you when you go out, or hope to find some sort of water while you're out. Which if you're in, you know, usually you can get through a map quick enough before your water dehydrates. The issue though, if you get shot in the stomach, your water will actually diminish 10 times faster, depending on how severely you were shot in the stomach. So that's why you can kind of take the risk of not bringing water and just get in and out of a map quickly. But if you get shot, then you're kind of SOL, and you know you're gonna wish you had that water on you. I don't see any AIs. I know this is a huge map, like it goes pretty far back there. And the AIs usually will spawn on the opposite side of where you are, just to kind of give you time to get situated. I don't see anybody though. It's a very spooky map area. Kind of a cool little bridge. But you see how now it's making like a wood walking sound because I'm walking on the wood. This is one of the secret crates, I believe. Usually has good weapons inside of it. Some of them will have weapons, some will have crippling disappointment like that one. So the cool thing though, if you go into a match as a scav, you can actually, there's other players that can end up as the scav as well. So like, you'll have your normal PMCs, which are the people that you want to try to kill and take their loot. And then you'll have scavs. So if you're a scav, the other AI scavs will not shoot at you. But if the other AI, or if the other scavs is a player, which can happen, you can have like 3 or 4 player scavs, they will shoot at you usually. Unless they know how to play the game and they know that they're not supposed to shoot you. Sometimes people just don't care, and they'll just start popping shots off at you. So you gotta be very careful when you're running around, either as your own character or as a scav. It doesn't matter what you're running around as, you still have to be very careful. Oh, there's one. Oh my god, all of them are there. Holy shit, so they're all here. Well, I think someone was next to me shooting at me. I heard shots from my left. As you can see though, they're very good. They're extremely difficult to kill. I really didn't have a good gun. I didn't expect for all 5 of them to be in one spot. I thought they would kind of be a little more spread out. But we'll go, I just want to kind of show you. So, if I was right, I shouldn't have lost. Yeah, see, I still have everything. I didn't lose anything because it was just a practice round. But we'll go in, we'll do a real one here. We'll go to the factory as a scav, and I'll kind of just show you guys real fast what it's like. Alright, so we spawned in. As you see, there's another person right there. I'm pretty sure that's a scav. They should not shoot at me. Like I said, though, you got to be very careful, because a lot of times they will shoot at you. Like, that was a player. You saw how he looked at me, but he didn't do anything. He didn't shoot me because that was a scav. Oh, I think he just came back and shot me anyways. But that's what happens. Really, you should just kill everybody. You're not supposed to. If you're a scav, you're not supposed to kill other scavs, but currently, I mean, with the way the game is, there's no, like, friendly fire against it, so people just go out and they just shoot, just to shoot. So, it kind of sucks. As you can see, though, we have a 10-minute wait until you can be the scav again. So you can't just keep going out as a scav. That's kind of like the thing that stops you from doing that. But you can, you know, you get spawned as a player. You can spawn in as a player as many times as you want to. Once you die, I believe if you die, your character will be at full health when you come out. But if you get injured and you escape, you would have to heal them in this screen here. You would go in here and you would heal him. But yeah, that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, if I had to say if it is worth buying at its current state that it's in, the game is extremely fun. I'm getting the hang of it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit that like button if you did, and drop a comment down below if you want to see more of it. Like I said, I am pretty much considering making it a weekly thing like my other videos. Or also maybe even stream a little bit of it, because it is a very fun game when you get going. And you have like a good kill streak. It can be a lot of fun. So until next time, I will see you guys.